Hey, good timers, it's Good Time Gal. Oh, I know, I'm wearing the same outfit. What happened? This is what happened. So there was BagelFest day this month, and I had some really great bagels. I had some everything bagels, and I had bacon, and I used it, and it was mwah. But on my actual blog, Good Time Gal, I have a equitable and easy homemade bagel recipe. So this video is for those of you who have tried to make the equitable and easy homemade bagel recipe, and for whatever reason it's gotten away from you. Okay, so we're gonna do it. Why does Good Time Gal want to do it? Well, BagelFest is a celebratory thing, right? It's about welcoming everybody from all religious backgrounds to the table, because that's how we make America, right? America is great because of the people who are here, whether you are Jewish, Muslim, Christian, non-denominational, Buddhist. Everybody gets a seat at the table, and we get to all experience each other's cultures, and we all get to make a connection, because that's how we recognize each other, right? So that's why, and it's equitable. All of these things you have in your pantry. It's true. So I didn't even have to go out and get anything. I have the flour, I have the yeast, I have the poppy seeds, and the baking soda. That's it. So if you are wondering how this is gonna go, I have a pretzel. There was a National Pretzel Day last month, and I did a video where it shows you how to do the baking soda wash and things like that. It's gonna be almost a similar technique as the schmetzels, okay? All right, so let's begin. Bagel is an everything bagel or a Parmesan bagel. Those, very good. But today I'm gonna make poppy bagels because I have the poppy seeds, and I don't really use them. I think I use them for my summer spinach salad, which is a wonderful dressing that I put poppy seeds in, but that's it. So I'm gonna read off the ingredients as I always do if you're following along on the blog. So you will need 2.5 cups of lukewarm water for the yeast. Then you're gonna need 2 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast. If you have this jar, just follow the recipe. 1 tablespoon of sugar or honey, 4 cups of all-purpose flour, or you can do a mix, or you can do whole wheat, 1.5 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking soda for the wash, and then for your toppings you can do sesame seeds, poppies, everything seasoning, cinnamon, sugar, etc. So really you can do whatever you like. I have poppies, I do have sesame seeds. So I may do poppy sesame seeds. My mind got blown right then. This is what I do with Jewish cooking. A friend of mine told me about schnitzel. I thought schnitzel was candy, and I found out it was baked chicken. Exactly. So yeah, that's why I like to do this, because it teaches you, what's real and what's not, right? Because there's a lot of food rumors out there. We want to clear them up. No, we're just celebrating food holidays. So that's it. So we're gonna activate the yeast, we're gonna make the dough, we're gonna wait for it to rise, then we will shape the bagels, we will boil them in the wash, we will bake them, and we're gonna enjoy. All right, so the next step is activating our yeast. So how we activate our yeast is we're going to combine the sugar, the yeast, and then our warm water. And then we are going to let this yeast activate for 5 minutes, and then we will come back. We want it to bubble. See, it's already starting to bubble in certain places, but I want it to start talking. Like, yeast is active, so that means that it's a living ingredient. So those bubbles let me know that the yeast is alive, and that the rising agent will work in it. "10 minutes is up, and look how active that yeast got. And if you feel it, he's very warm. So now the next step is to pour this inside, and we make the dough. If you look, you can see it bubbly. Because he's alive. He's alive. I like that old Frankenstein movie. It's alive. You can use a spatula or a whisk. I'm just incorporating the dough. And then I will get all of it off the sides like so. Flour the counter a little bit, just a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Or as we say, petite cuisse, hein? Petite cuisse. Oui, je parle un peu française. Hein? Ooh, ooh, my spatula. Ooh, no, we're good. It's a disconnecty spatula, so I can wash it. Yep, that's why I got it. All right, I like this. A little oil and a paper towel, and I just do this. I'm gonna take this bowl, and I'm just gonna make sure that the canola oil gets spit on the bowl. See, I'm greasing the bowl. The reason we're greasing the bowl is this is gonna rise. And when it rises, it may stick to the edges, and if it sticks to the edges, it could compromise the dough. All right, put them in. And now we cover him. I'm gonna let him rise for 1 hour. So we will see you in an hour. As you can see, we have risen. So now I'm gonna take this out. It may be stuck. And now I'm gonna knead it for about 10 minutes, 10 to 8 minutes. All right, I'm listening. Yes, there's heat advisories everywhere. So everyone, please.
Aggressively.
Yes, you're
aggressive.
You know what, Carmen? We're recording. We are recording, and folks are gonna know what I have went through.
Spank bread.
That I spank the bread. Oh, you know what? People gonna know the truth about y'all.
This is gonna be a canceled video online.
It won't. This will be the best.
Christy Lee, chef, celebrity, spanking bread. Here's his story now.
TMZ picked it up. I would die. I would die. All right, so the next step is going to be shaping the bagels. So we're going to divide these into 8 balls. We're going to poke a hole in the center, and we're going to shape them into rings. Well, it looks like we have our bagels shaped into a lovely bagel form. So now we are going to be hitting these up with the wash and we will put them in the oven. All right, so now we have come to the baking soda wash part. So I'm gonna put a tablespoon of baking soda in the water. Please be mindful when you do this. This is going to allow bubbles to come up, so just be really prepared for that, okay? It does a little fizzing. All right.
Let me know when to start.
Start.
Timer go.
Minute is over, so we place it. No. Now that we have the wash done, we're gonna place the bagels on parchment paper, which is what I did. So I'm just trimming my parchment paper really fast. All right, and now is the time where I'm gonna use sesame and poppy. So half will be sesame, half will be poppy. And because we did that wash, it's not gonna actually matter. They'll stick perfectly. Now poppy. All right, these will go in the oven for 25 minutes and then I will see you. All right, the bagels are ready. They look delicious. I can't wait. Let's Let me put on my other glove. My little heat Cuisinart gloves. I love these things so much. Sometimes I don't want to use my oven mitts. But let's break him so we see how fresh he is. Oh, honey. That's a bagel. Yeah, we made bagels. Look at you. So let's recap. You've made bagels today. You made a cheesecake the other day. You made almond bark. You made souffles. You're amazing. So from my kitchen to yours, happy BagelFest.